For what problem is violence a solution? When someone tries to kill you, you try to kill them right back. Malcolm Reynolds in Firefly. Jars that won't open. Bullying. Nothing stops a bully like a broken nose. When a customer asks if their item is free because it won't scan. Internet arguments. It's the only way and you all know it. In Skyrim, where the thugs are sent out to kill you. Diddling children. Lack of violence. Violence is always a solution. Maybe not the best solution, but it does always lead to some type of resolution. Just not usually a good one. Self-defense. Kidnapping, self-defense, defense of the innocent, pedophiles, animal cruelty, against rapists. Many things. 1. Home invasion. 2. Foreign country invasion. 3. Terrorist attack. 4. Someone walking by starts shooting at people, etc. etc. Being violently attacked. Rapists and pedophiles. Violence is not the answer, it's the question. The answer is yes. Gandhi. Having trouble winning a boxing match. If violence doesn't solve your problem, then you are simply not using enough violence. Skinwalkers, they could be anyone or anything, so the only appropriate response is to fight everyone. And everything. Stumbling upon a pedophile in the act. Violence alone may be too little. Defeating your opponent at a MMA match. When all else fails. Excavating my bowels. Vladimir Putin. Pedos. Pedos. When mosquitoes bite you. People who walk around on the phone on loudspeaker. Wish I could drop kick those people. Nazis. Back in the 70s, when an appliance stopped working, a good beating often got it working again. Loud chewing. When you hold the door open for someone and they don't say thank you. Russians invading Ukraine. Mosquitoes. People who fuck with cats. Everything really. As part-time bouncer, when it coming at you after trying to defuse politely doesn't work. So self-defense basically. Pedophiles. Serious. Only other violence. It makes me crazy when someone thinks words or non-violent actions are an excuse for violence. They're not. Self-defense. Theft. Isn't violence the question? Putin. When using your words doesn't work. Winning at whack-a-mole. Stay. For example, when one country's army invades another country, the invaded country has every right to use violence to stop the invaders. Fascism. Like real fascism. Not. My neighbor disagrees with me so he's a Nazi. Fascism but real. Marching in the streets. Hate group. Twisted philosophy. Fascism. Witches. Punch a bully in the face, that usually fixes M. Being told you're just like your abusive parent is an insult. Bullying. Dinkelberg. Self-defense. Everything. Doesn't mean it's a good solution though. Defending yourself against violence. Ukraine, Russia, for example. Nothing. War, homicide, rape, molestation, assault, and any attempt of said crimes. Self-defense. Full stop. Not enough violence. Child molestation. Pretty much only to stop violence. If you have no other choice to stop violence against yourself or another person, it may be necessary to fight back and be violent yourself. When your country is invaded. When facing violence. Can't stop a Holocaust with flowers. When Russians invade your sovereign country. All situations. Pedophiles. Especially being caught in the act. A parent to the rapist of their daughter, son. Pedophilia or animal abuse of any kind for sure. What people don't realize is that violence is literally all around you. Every law you obey and tax you pay is at the end of the day enforced by violence from the state. That you adhere to it. Arseholism. Russia. Defense of Ukraine. There are no problems which cannot be solved with an appropriate asterisk application of violence. UFC fight. Wabbit season. The problem we call pedophiles. Polar bear attack, and it still might not work. Violence is never a solution. But as some honest folks here said, self-defense is a right. Or a left, if you're a lefty. When Karens get physical. Child rape. Pedos. Bullying. Talking it out never works, however fighting back usually does. Chomos and sexual predators. Coming from a Buddhist perspective, violence is never a solution to a problem. Rapists and racists. When dealing with members of ANTIFA or other peaceful protesters trying to loot your business. Responding to undue violence which is directed at you or someone else. Winning a war against an aggressor. Enforcing just laws. That's all I can think of. Nazism. Stomp 'em out. Violence is never the answer. It's the question, and the answer is yes. Global warming. Nazis are best solved with violence, generally. Sometimes you need to use extra violence, though. Self-defense and pedophiles. You hurt my daughter. Human rights. Police brutality. Bullying. Fascism. Nazis. Trumpism. Nazis. Nazis. Not allowing to cheat during offline exams after we used Google for 2 years without studying. If violence isn't the solution, punch harder, Chuck Norris. Bullying. Spousal abuse. When dinner isn't on the table or the dishes aren't done when you get home from work. Punching Nazis. Racism. I think it'd be nice if we shot all racists. Just saying. Winning. Like, how else am I going to beat Misty? With reasoning. No. VINEWHIP. No TV and no beer. The best answer to violence is violence. An overabundance of peace. There is always a solution without violence. Victory. Hand. Light skin tone. Any fight club. Getting robbed. Self-defense. Self-defense. When some violence can hinder more violence, and running isn't a viable option. Rape. Damn erections in the morning. Violence is the only way with vigorous masturbation. Adding milk before the tea. Child predators. Removing unwanted nose hairs. When there's a big fucking spider in the sink. Home invasion. They chose violence when they walked through that door. When a meeting is scheduled to discuss the previous meeting. When I'm wrong. Robberies. Everything. Peace. Russia. Taxes. Child abduction. Child diddlers. Anything can be, if you want it to. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.